This show was fine overall. I'm Bustle Up A6, I'm back with another video, and today we're reviewing NXT. Yeah, this show was fine, Not good, not great, not terrible, middle of the road. I will say, I'm sorry for recording this a little late, because, I had a lot of stuff to do, and, I'm gonna be getting a job here soon. So, if I don't have videos up, like, very, very early, it depends on what work schedule I have. So, I'm getting a job soon, and, yeah, I don't know if I'll have enough time to make videos, but I promise to, give you guys content and all that stuff. So, I'll give you guys an update on what hours I work and all that stuff, but till then, I will still be making content as usual, and I will be watching AEW again. God help me. But anyways, yeah, let's go to NXT. They have a new theme now, and the graphic card kind of looks like the graphic card for NXT UK, which is a little bit jarring, but new NXT theme. It's by Poppy. I don't mind Poppy. I like her. Her music style is weird, but then again, every music style is weird. I mean, have you listened to black metal or look at Portal lately? Sweet Christ, those outfits are terrifying. And if you guys know, then you know. Kyle O'Reilly comes down. He's looking like Bruno Mars, but a discount-looking Bruno Mars. I don't get Kyle O'Reilly's look. He's also got a new theme, which I might have to get adjusted to, but it's whatever. He says it's the cool Kyle stuff, Get off my lawn, kids. No, that's not cool. But, yeah, he said Adam Cole's in the past. Well, judging about what Adam Cole said last week, it doesn't look like that's going to be far from none, but saying that he's focused on winning championships. He's going to focus on, whether you go after the main title or the tag titles or the workhorse title. He wants to become champion. Then Cameron Grimes comes down to the moon, a.k.a. discount, a bad version of Ted DiBiase. I like Cameron Grimes. I'm just not digging this new money man Grimes and all that stuff. He says that, that him and Kyle are gonna be tag partners and be business associates, and this was okay, but it got a little too goofy. And then Kyle says, I'm looking for my opponent tonight, and he said, oh, it's not you. He puts his glass on, then he punches him. Okay, that's gonna set up a match tonight. And then we get footage of Sure or however you pronounce her name. I've seen a little bit of her work in Joshi. She's faced Aja Kong and Miami Toyota in the past. I mean, she's okay. She's fine, I guess. I might have to get him a little more adjusted to her style. She arrives and, greets Regal and all that stuff, and then Zoe Stark shows up, and she says she wants to face, Sore. And Regal says, well, there you go, your match is tonight. And then LA Knight's backstage, cutting a promo on Loomis, says that, he's gonna right the wrong that happened at the Gauntlet Battle Royal that happened at Stand and Deliver. And that's not that's just the fact of life. I almost forgot his saying for a second. Then we get LA Knight versus Dexter Loomis. It was a fine match, Loomis is a weird face. I mean, he doesn't have a weird face, but for God's sake, blink, man! Seriously. The children are watching, so will someone think of the children, please? Moving on. But yeah, the match is fine. LA Knight, aka Eli Drake, he's a great heel. The one spot where Loomis does, like, the little pose, starts, crawling up to him and all that stuff. LA Knight looking down at the pose, that was pretty cool. Then Eddie Hartwell shows up. Okay, we're continuing this thing that happened last week. And, doing the whole, putting the hand up and, doing it like this and all that stuff. And then a Knight attacks and he's like, oh, you should go out with me. You shouldn't go out with him. And then Loomis attacks him, throws him back in the ring, and then gets distracted by Indy and then face jam by LA Knight 1, 2, 3. Okay. And then Indy is on the apron, and Loomis is looking, walking towards her and all that stuff, and then Indy's doing this, getting ready for a kiss. All of a sudden, the way gotten the way. Yeah, a little bit on them later, but I don't know why I'm interested in this story. I really should not, because angles like these do not work, but they do for some. It works for me for some reason, mainly because I like Indy and I do like Loomis. If they do if they are actually a couple, good for them, honestly, because Indy is a fascinating female, and Loomis is a weird individual, but he knows how to draw well. Anyways, yeah, Indy, I like Indy. She's very statuesque and she's very beautiful. And then Leon Ruff backstage, he says it's not over between me and Isaiah Scott. He says the ball is in your court. Can we not, I swear, if they do what the Viking Raiders and the Street Profits did with the whole basketball and the sports horse crap and all that bull, please no, because that does not work. That was god-awful. I cringed out of my shoes when I saw that. Then when Beck Phoenix, Dick Buckus. Anyways, Beth Phoenix with the interview with Io Shirai, talking about how she won the title at In Your House. That happened late, was it June of last year? That involved Charlotte Flair and Rhea Ripley. When Charlotte Flair did not need to win the title at Mania 36, and I'm still pissed about that. Anyways, and yeah, Charlotte didn't get pinned because that ain't happening. But she's off TV, I have no idea what's going on with her. Apparently she's having backstage issues, so okay, whatever. But all that stuff, and then the Pomeranian interrupts, and then Frankie Mounier, aka Taya Valkyrie. I might just call her Taya Valkyrie because Frankie Mounier, it doesn't click. But I guess they're doing it for copyright reasons. And then she probably wants a match against Io. Okay. I like both. I like Taya Valkyrie, and I really, really, really love Io. And Breezango and the Queen's Guards, costumes, which was not pleasing, to say the least. And then he took on the grizzled young veterans. So, I don't know why Zach Gibson. It's credit. I don't know why he does. I don't know why he does it. I tend to make an ass out of myself on the internet. Anyways, I need a drink. Anyways. So yeah. Yeah. Ticket to Mayhem 1, 2, 3. Nothing else to say about this match. Literally nothing. And then Indy and Candice are backstage. Or wait, no. Actually, that's a little bit later. Indy is backstage and, getting for an interview. But the way Indy rocked, aha, I worked hard on that one. No, I didn't really. They interrupt them, and I swear to God, Gargano has like a black, bandana, but it's louder than he is, I swear to God. And then Bronson Reed shows up, says that, all you do is talk, and all that stuff. And then Austin Theory calls Johnny Gargano Papa John. Moving on. Seriously, why? God. Is that what Candice calls him in bed? That was mean. Anyways. And And then Reed says, well, Theory says to Reed, well, if you beat me next week, then you get a title shot against Gargano. Okay. Easier said than done. Grimes is backstage talking about his match. But he says that, you know, he's buying this bank, but it turns out Ted DiBiase stole it from him. Okay, are we going to get Ted DiBiase Jr. versus Cameron Grimes because DiBiase, the senior, can't work? He can't wrestle because he's in his 70s, I think. Isn't he in his late 60s or early 70s? I can't remember. I like Ted DiBiase, though. Great gimmick back in the 80s. So, yeah. Okay, so we get Soul versus Zoe Stark. It was alright. Nothing stood out, and I think I'm caught on something. Turns out I am caught on something. Fixed it. I like this, by the way. It's blues, and I like the blues. Anyways, why do I do that in videos? I distract myself. It's probably because I was diagnosed with ADHD, autism, and Asperger's. But anyways, it goes on for a little bit. You know, it was fine. Good stuff back and forth. I'm not going to complain about the match. Sorry wins, but they say Saito suplex. A Sorry suplex. Sorado. Aha, Sorado. That sounds like a weird Dorito. Excuse me one moment. I need to stop. I seriously need to stop. Why am I recording still? Anyways, and then after the match, Storm attacks Zoe Stark, and then Sorey, you know, scares her off. We got Gonzalez versus not versus Dakota Kai. Jesus, that might actually happen later on in Raquel's title match, title picture. But basically, Dakota does all the talk for her, and eventually it'll be a blow-up between both of them. Talking about Mercedes Martinez, you know what happened last week. And then Indy and Candice are backstage, and then Candice is talking about, you know, we're going to have a tag title match next week. And then Indy goes off. And then Ember and Shotzi Blackheart show up. They attack LeRae, and then two women put another one in their locker room and fisting. Have fun seeing that. Seriously, I don't get my humor sometimes. Recap of Kushida winning the Cruiserweight title. I got a question. Why is JD from New York 206 still a thing? If you don't know who he is, he made a lot of homophobic, racist, and sexist comments way back. He was making Japan jokes while playing Mario Kart and said the N-word and went to, you know, say rude things about Alexa Bliss. That whole situation I actually had to look up because I was unaware of it. You should not joke about that. There are certain things you should. Joking about a certain gender is a no-no. And yes, I've heard of women in the kitchen jokes, and I don't like those jokes because that's kind of rude. And that's coming from me because I'm immature as hell, but no, I don't like those jokes. Talking about a woman in bed, just leaving it at that, and you're making a joke about that? He should have been exonerated from the internet. Seriously, I don't get that. He deserves, and he never apologized for those comments, by the way. He never apologized for it. Guy's a piece of dog dung. But, yeah, he deserves to burn in hell for all the stuff until he apologizes. We get an open challenge. And then only Lorcan shows up, and then we get Kushida versus only Lorcan. Only Lorcan. Kushida with, kind of having, no wrestling boots on, doing MMA style. That's interesting, because Kushida has some MMA background. Match was fine. Nothing to complain here. Again, this whole show was kind of consistent sometimes. After a while, hoverboard lock and then a tap out. And then Legado del Fantasma show up and they attack him, and then MSK come out and, swerve, help out Kushida. We're going to have a 6-man tag next week. Martinez cuts a promo saying that you better watch your back because I'm coming for your title. And then The Way are backstage, talking about, how Candice and Indy are getting the title shot next week, okay? Everrise versus Imperium. It was literally a match. Drake and Dane show up because we're still continuing this storyline. European Bomb 1, 2, 3. Okay. Thanks for coming. And then Kyle O'Reilly, making his way to the stage, and then Karrion Kross and Scarlett just show up. What's gonna happen here? Literally nothing happens. O'Reilly was in the crosshairs. Aha! These jokes are getting old. And then Kyle O'Reilly versus Cameron Grimes. It was fine. Again, nothing spectacular, but it was fine. It was actually a pretty serviceable and pretty decent main event. But in the end, diving knee to the back, 1, 2, 3. Okay. We're possibly going to set up a match between Karrion Kross and Kyle O'Reilly down the road, which will be pretty interesting. But besides that, show was pretty consistent in some points, but overall, it was alright. Anyways, I will be doing my review of AEW Dynamite tomorrow, and maybe another video I might make, who knows. Anyways, I am also P6. Thank you guys for watching this video. What did you guys think of this show? Did you think it was good? Did you think it was bad? Let me know down in the comment section below. Like, comment, subscribe, join the herd. I'll talk to you guys next video. Peace out.